Hi, I hate Apple products, methodology, and closed environment is a pretty hateful and unreasonable statement one can make. I'm an Android guy myself, unlike the rest of my family who uses iPhone, which is quite understandable since iPhones are designed for lower IQ. Yo, what happened?
Who's got a low IQ now?
Everyone who uses iPhone. My daughter's iPhone has 3 cameras, but you see here, it only shows one. If I flip the cameras around, see it blinks 3 of them for a moment and then switches back to 1. See, right there. I took it to the Apple Genius Bar and showed it to one of the genii, and they ran a diagnostic test on it and said the camera module is broken and I have to pay $250 to replace it. But I told them it's most likely just a loose connector, but they said, nah, it's broken. Then I said, but I can sometimes make them work. They said, nah, you can't do that, it's broken. So I turned the phone off, slapped it around a little bit, and when I turned it back on, well, it is still not working. Turn it back on. Oh, there you go. I have all 3 cameras times 4, although they're not showing. Times, oh. So it only worked momentarily in the store too. So I was sure something is loose in there, but they said all we can do is charge you $250 and replace the whole thing. So I said, bah, bye. I mean, if they had told me that it could be as high as $250, but it could be $50 if they realized they just need to push a connector back in, then maybe I had given it to them, but no. So here I am fixing it myself and making a video about it too. So if I break it, I make some money to buy a new one. I've never done this before, but fortunately my friends provided all the tools I need. The Linus Tech Tips tool set and screwdriver, Hacksmith's mini lightsaber and his bobblehead, which is here mostly for encouragement, Jerry Riggs everything knife, and actually his videos that... Well, from them I learned how to destroy phones and the iFixit toolset. Let's do it! First thing first, I have to open this, but this doesn't have any screws that I can see. But from what I understand, I have to heat up the seam around the display to loosen the glue and pull it out. Okay, let's not burn myself. Just heat up the seams a little bit. Ouch! Hopefully it's enough. Ow, it's getting hot. I shouldn't make it too hot too, otherwise the battery will break. Come on. Damn it, it's not moving. How hot do I have to make it? Maybe just a tad bit more. Ouch, I'm burning. Come on, man, get out. I thought it would just pop right out if you heat it, but no.
But making their phones easy to repair is not one of them.
Are there screws on the bottom of this thing? Are these screws? Can't see sh**. Oh, these are screws. I need a microscope. What the hell is that 5-corner star? Now, do I have anything to drive it, or it's the end of the road for us? Yo, I have it. There we go, guys. The screws are coming out. This is an iPhone 5, by the way. What? I meant iPhone 13 Pro. I feel like my brain is running on old man juice nowadays. There we go. Don't lose these tiny babies. Reheatment. Ow, don't burn me. Come on, please. Oh, it's moving, guys. It's moving. Ah. Oh, look at that. It's coming out. Ow. Hey, my nail got cut. Did I damage the display here? Hopefully not. It's just hot. Maybe just a tad bit more heat. You can do it. Ouch, it's hot. Ah. It keeps turning on to... There you go. It's going under that. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yes. Yes. Come on, don't break. Ooh, made a funny sound there. Ah. Woo. I did it. Yay. Okay, I'm inside. This is the battery, I guess, and the rest are the rest. But at least from this point forward, it seems like it's all just screws. And the camera module is right here, this one. If I could just find the connector and push it a little bit. Well, actually, let's turn it back on. Maybe the camera is already fixed. In most of my repairs, I typically touch something and it, for some reason, fixes itself. So maybe we don't need to dig deeper. Camera, nope. It's still just one camera working. Damn it. So I guess we'll be digging deeper. The hell are these screws? Now I need these type of drivers, damn it. But thanks to my friends, I might have everything I need. Oh, hey, this is the right size. Can you even see those tiny screws? Make sure you have some magnet around to stick them to the magnet, otherwise you'll lose them for sure. So we have 1, 2, 3 cameras, and 2 of them are not working for some reason. From what I can see, their connectors and cables go here somewhere. Maybe that's the problem. Open! Now we can see cables and connector, and can I pop it out without breaking the connector? Ooh, one of them is out. And the other one, boop. This is nerve-wracking, man. So now here's how we fix a connector like this. We blow on it. We try to plug them back in, turn the phone on again, and hopefully that's all we needed to do to fix the camera modules. Let it be a bad connector. Let it be a bad connector. So far, so good. Still only one. Let's see if I can run a diagnostic on this phone. This while holding these two, plug it into charger, release the buttons, camera, start. Couldn't verify that this device has a genuine Apple camera? It is your camera, man. How can't you verify it? How does an iPhone check if a module is genuine Apple product? By accessing its internal parts and service history, which is stored within the device's software. Can this be a software issue then? It says the rear telephoto and rear wide cameras worked. Even the rear ultra wide is present. But if I smack it more in the head, come on, stupid camera unit. Try again. Same thing. Either something's messed up in the memory of this that keeps wrong history about genuinity of this module, or perhaps there is some trace broken in that module that it can't communicate the history properly. Let's turn it back on again. Now, this is odd. See, in the photo, I only see one of the cameras, no matter what. It's this one, I guess. But when I go on portrait, it's this camera, it's the 3x camera. So 2 of the cameras are working, but they don't show up here. If I zoom in or out, it's just the same camera here. Is it a software issue? Oh, if I go to panorama, look at this. Oh, the 0.5 doesn't work, but it shows all 3 of them. See, the ×3 works. ×1, ½ doesn't show up. What is this mess? Why is the phone heating up so much? It's getting too hot. I guess it's now time to use my thermal camera. Let's see what we can find. This area here is getting pretty hot. What, 52 degrees? Unplug the charger. Oh, this is just the processor here. Okay, maybe it's normal. What do I do? Let's just take it out. Maybe turn the phone off first. The module is out. Here it is, a piece of beauty. What is this? Seems like it took some damage here. Maybe it was during the assembly. Looking at the connector under a microscope, looks pretty nice and clean. Perhaps it's not a connector issue after all. How do you fix this? Let's put it back on. Push the connectors back in nice and tight. Turn it back on. Half is still dead. Do I have to replace the whole module? iPhone 13 camera module. Hey, there are some cheaper options. I just don't know if I buy it and put it in there, it will work. I just can't understand why at least 2 of the cameras seem to be functional but only work in some different modes. They should be all working at the same time, and one of the cameras is not working at... Let's just reset the whole thing to factory default and see what happens. How do you reset to factory default now? Hello? And camera. Damn it! It's still the same, just 0.1? Stupid Apple. The module is broken, huh? I'm gonna bring it back to life. Get your ass out of that. Face down. A lot of times, heat fixes things. Let's do it. I'm gonna heat you up so much If anything is broken inside of it, it'll come back to life. Not hot enough. Oh, this is gonna be so fixed. It's hot. Let it cool down slowly. The fire shall make you pure. I'll wait for it to cool down. Is it cold yet? No. Let it cool down a little bit more. I guess now we put it back together. Camera not recognized. Let's restart the phone. Camera is back, but it's still times 1. What if I just slapped you a bit harder? Or perhaps it is something in here. What if I unplug the battery to make sure it completely shuts down and plug it back in? Perhaps this is the one? Ooh, looks like a battery connector. Phone is gone. Let's wait 30 seconds and plug it back in. Plug it back in, turn on. Same damn thing. Perhaps I didn't heat it enough. It's hot. Again. Camera. Same old, same old. Yeah, look at that. That's my fingerprint on the lens. Shouldn't have touched the lens. What else should I try? I tried fire. Let's try to disconnect everything. Even more connectors. After disconnecting like 100 connectors, now the motherboard is almost loose. Let's open it. Quiet. Oh, it's coming out. Let's go. Yes! Yes! I guess now we torch it and find out. I'm hoping there's a loose solder joint and this could put it back together. I think I'm running out of gas. It's okay though. It's gonna be fine. I hope I didn't overheat it. Some plastic melted, but other than that, it should be okay. Ow. Let it cool down. See, heating up a board to a point where solder melts safely, not like I did, more controlled, can have two benefits. One is that there is this thing called cold solder where you try to solder two things together, but because they don't get to proper temperature, either it is too weak or brittle and breaks off. So when you heat up the board, the solder can melt and the contact can join again. And sometimes there are debris that can get on the board and get between the legs of the chips or different components and make a lower resistance path between them that you don't want, that can mess up with the data communications or performance. And heating up the board can hopefully burn these debris and get rid of these lower resistance paths between the contacts, and hopefully things start working again. That is, if you don't burn any other components in the process. And now we shall put the motherboard back in and hope for the best. The motherboard is back down now. We connect all the connectors. The battery connector connects last, but everything else, if I haven't ruined anything, that is. How much are you willing to bet that this will function after I put it back together? Okay, everything seems to be back together for the most part. We connect the battery now. Do you think it'll turn back on? Let's hope. Oh my God! I didn't break it. I didn't break it. Well, as far as I can tell. Now the camera. Camera? Oh, damn it, it's only time. Exactly as before, huh? Should I order a second-hand camera module online and see if I can replace the camera module, and if the camera module is the problem and replacing the camera module actually fix the camera module? Fine, let me see what I can find. Hey, it's here! I was able to buy the camera module online for like $115. Let's see what I got. Ooh. There you go, with protective cover and everything. Now the real question is, will the iPad accept this implant? We know how Apple products are historically. They are like, you put it in and they say, oh, I can't accept this implant because it's not a genuine piece of hardware or something. Well, I paid $115 for it, it better work. Remove the old module first. Let's make sure not touch the lenses on this new one. Drop it in, plug it in, turn on the phone, camera. There you go! 0.5, 1, 3, they all work! Oh my god! I didn't need to torch the motherboard. I really hope torching the motherboard hasn't drastically reduced the lifespan of something on the board. It's okay, let's put it back together. Quiet. I do have to get rid of the old glue from around the bezel too. Is it called a bezel? How do you get rid of this sticky glue? This damn glue! It's very hard to remove. Of course, I could have put the display back on without the glue because it has these tabs that holds the display together and in addition to the screws there. But the purpose of the glue is to have a better seal for the phone so the water doesn't get in. I just keep scrubbing around it until the entire glue comes out because I'm afraid if this glue clumps up under the display may not sit properly. Okay, I think I removed as much glue as possible. Clean it a little bit with isopropyl alcohol. So hopefully the glue sticks better. Hey, this is interesting. It seems like the alcohol is removing some of the glue residue. Nice, even cleaner. All back together. Just a bit of molten plastic thanks to my torching. Based on Google, this is the type of glue we should be using around the bezel of the phone to embezzle it. Just a very thin layer of glue all around the embezzlement. Just need to make sure not to cover the speakers and cameras and stuff. Now we put the display back on and push it all the way down. Hopefully I didn't put too much glue in this. It's in! Putting the last two screws. Wow, this phone uses some of the most peculiar type of screws, doesn't it? All done! Good as new! Except for the fact that maybe I a little bit overheated the display here, so it's a little bit brighter. But other than that, everything works! The camera times 1.5 times 3 and the one facing me. And no glue leaked in front of the camera or anything. Ah, crap! I missed one screw. I guess anyone can repair an iPhone. I guess the genie lady was right about having to replace the entire camera module, although I couldn't be sure. Maybe it was just a connector that you had to push in, but I ended up just replacing the whole thing anyway. Of course, I didn't pay $250. I only paid like $115 to buy a new camera module. Was it worth it? Well, it was worth it for me because I was able to make content out of it for you. But for everyone else, unless you have all the tools and glues and everything, buying all those will be probably much more expensive than just paying the $250 and have Apple fix it for you. Unless the problem is just the connector you have to push in, but you never know unless you have the tools and glues and everything. And it's probably not the connector anyway. Good luck keeping your electronics functional.